Hey guys, this is just a recap. So this is my 1J. This is 1991 Toyota Soarer, straight from Japan. Yeah, it's got some, anyways, tires burnt off it because it's running good now. This is a 1JZ GT JZZ 30 series car with an R154 transmission, straight from Japan. And we just replaced the capacitors in it. What ended up happening was our capacitors, we had 3 bad capacitors in the ECU. 33 farad, 100 farad, and the 220 farad. And they were leaking, causing all sorts of damage. My symptoms were fuel cut or rev cut at 21 to 23 RPM. And you know what? The car's running good now, but I ended up replacing the other 2 capacitors. Which were still in good condition, but the kit that I got from Blender are higher voltage, so I was recommended by my friend who does circuit boards to replace them all, and I did. After I replaced the first 3, I reset the ECU, put it back, or not reset it, but put it back in the car just to see if it'd work. This car came from Japan with the Gretti E-Manage. It's actually a pretty dynamite little system. So anyways, when I first bought the car, probably about 5 years ago, I knew it ran good and I liked it. I ended up paying for payments through a family member, and springtime come and I was all paid up. I went and pulled it out and it was in limp mode, or the fuel cut. 2100. Anyways, I've been doing all this other stuff like ground wires, fuel clips or fuel injector clips, coil pack kits, all sorts of stuff to try and get it out of limp mode, and it would come out. It would work good for a bit, but you know, I'd take it to work and it'd be running good, and then it would rain at work and I'd go to drive it home and I'd get a fuel cut at 2100. Super frustrating because I love the car. It's nice to drive. Anyways, replaced the 3 capacitors, decided to stress test it, went out and burnt some tires off and stuff and put her through her works, and then decided to wait until a rain day because I wanted to see if it would do it again, go in a limp mode. And then basically after the rain day it worked good. I went to the car wash, washed the engine, tried to make it go into limp mode, and she wouldn't go, so I pulled the ECU out, replaced the other capacitors. It was all brand new capacitors. As I mentioned, I had a FPR kit. I ordered it at the same time, but the capacitors come, so I ended up doing the ECU capacitors instead, and turns out that's the issue. A bunch of things it fixed were it actually has a high idle now. Where before it'd run really rich and at a low idle right when I started it. The idle's smooth. Stopped backfiring when I load it up on. And also another problem that I had was I'd have a fuel cut or an RPM cut at around 5,500 when it was running good. So super happy that it fixed it, and I hope this can fix your guys' problems. So it's the 1JZ, or the early Toyotas with the rev cut at 2000. And this helps you guys. I know the only reason why I decided to do the capacitors myself is because I've done a lot of solder work. It's something, if you're meticulous, you can do. It's not that hard, but it's well worth it to get them changed. And I don't know, I wouldn't send my ECO to do them. I just order the Blendor kit, and there's tons of guys out there that'll do instrument clusters and ECU repairs probably around where you are. Yeah, so 1JZ lives on. Thanks, guys.